Good morning, Sunrisers. I'm Dr. Karen Emerson, owner of Emerson Animal Hospital here in West Point, Mississippi. And today I have with me my associate, Mary Parker, and we have her dog, Stella. Stella is an epileptic. Stella actually just had a real seizure on the show this morning, so we're actually going to show you a dog having seizure activity. Stella was actually born blind, and then Mary Parker discovered later on that she had epilepsy. Epilepsy is just like in people. It can affect our dogs too. Sometimes we don't know what causes it, and sometimes we can find out the cause of it. But really what I wanted to show is that you can live with a dog with epilepsy, and these seizures can be prevented, and then we can show you ways to de-stress your dog to try to help them from having seizures. So Mary Parker, you've had Stella since she was born, basically.
Right.
And she started having seizures how long ago?
When she was a year old.
She was a year old. So she started having seizures. And tell us kind of like what you do at home for Stella.
Whenever she has a seizure, I just pick her up and hold her tight. I do have to be careful of her mouth though, because she can bite, and she isn't aware of that. And they can defecate on themselves and urinate on themselves as well.
Yeah, and then so you have to be really careful. So if you're at home and you do have a dog having a seizure, you may not want to go and pick it up. You may just want to let it finish its seizure. But if you have your dog on something called phenobarbital, which she gives Stella twice a day, that helps prevent your pet from having seizures. But I actually gave Stella at the end of her seizure something called diazepam, which is Valium to stop the seizure. We give the Valium rectally while your pet's having the seizure, and then they can go back to normalcy. So this is Stella after the seizure with Mary Parker. She's a lot more relaxed. But then again, you know, Stella is blind, so her seizure threshold is a lot lower than other epileptics that aren't blind because she's only depending on her smell and hearing. So you have to be very careful when you have a pet that's an epileptic. And you also have to go to a veterinarian or have an area where you know that they're going to have the least stress. It helps that Mary Parker works here. We use some stuff that we're going to talk about in the future about fear-free. We use some spray that we put on her little bandana. And we try to keep everything as low stress as possible. But still, you can do a lot of things and your pet still may have that seizure. So this is just something really that pets can live with and the owners can live with, but we have to be educated. So it's so important to have a close relationship with your veterinarian, especially if you have a dog that's blind with epilepsy. So if you have any questions, please give us a call. Not only I can help you, but Mary Parker can help you because she has a baby like that of her own. And I hope you have a great week.
WCBI Animal Health with Dr. Emerson was brought to you by Emerson Animal Hospital in West Point.